off the play fake on first down. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. No for the first, but still going.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Escapes the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Second down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, UConn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately. And UConn's offense is back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He'll give me scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Now here comes the bunch formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Huskies. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
on the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Pitch play to the back. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Well, that's great execution in the touchdown here for the offense. How about the core defense?
Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
And it's caught wide open with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. To Dart right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking downfield near the end zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. 7-yard gain. Sets up a 3rd and 3. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, 3rd down and short.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And he's got it! Touchdown, Huskies!
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some...
Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, looking to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback still with the football. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Edwards. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The ball still sits at the 1 after the incompletion. Can they punch it in? Touchdown, UConn! This passing game is on fire today. Kirk, this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. A play. And UConn's offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Edwards. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Crucial moment late in the game, 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hansen. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. First down and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Oh, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. First and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.